Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hot Trucking with me, Roll Cage TV, where I do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but two, count them, two, what's the button? Yes, count them, two, beat up World War II era. Wait a minute, do I not have that one packed? I don't have that one packed. Oh my goodness. Wow! I was lucky. I mean, it might have unpacked when I was pushing it around. Two, count them, two packed. Armored World War II era armored cars. And I am trying to get around this road. And yeah, I'm kind of in a stuck spot. I have to deliver them way down here, but right now, if I can just get around this path, that will be good enough. I might get stuck in the ice around here because this is slushy ice. There is, once you get down here, you can see there's a little like plowed area, and I think this trailer is right in the way. But yeah, the alternative is to like come down here and go across this bridge, but then getting across here is a mess. So I'm going to try to go that way. This has been quite the adventure, folks. This is my 5th hour. Let's do this. Not that, this. This is my 5th hour of playing this game, or my 5th episode of playing this today. I streamed this on Twitch, twitch.tv/RollCageNBarTV, and then published them on YouTube. And I am really stuck. And this entire stream so far has been me trying to get to, I had to make 4 trips to get to this first one because I didn't know what equipment I needed to get there. But now I know, and I've got not just one but both of them. This is the price of victory. Oh, come on. Now what? I will try this, but I don't think it's going to help. There's nothing ahead of me that will help. Maybe this will help get me on the rock. This is dangerous. No. Why can't I not reach that tree over there? Aha! Now I can reach that tree over there. Okay. This is a rather dangerous slope, though. This vehicle is equipped with, oh boy, this vehicle is not equipped with snow tires. It's equipped with half chains, and half chains have off-road tires. All right, but I needed the half chains to get through the icy path to get to these vehicles. This is, welcome to Kola Peninsula, everyone. This is the second map. I finished the first map. I finished all the tasks on the second map, but I still have, this is only like the second contract I think I've done. So, yeah, I still have quite a ways to go, and I'm already into the 90s on episodes. All the 3 maps that came with the game, they each took, well, I averaged about 100 episodes. One was just over 100, one was 90, and one was, oh, this is gonna be tricky. Let's see if I can get some momentum up here. One was 90 and then one was like 96 or something, just under 100 episodes. So averaged a little under 100 episodes per location, and now it's gonna be well over 100 episodes just for this location. I think that little bit of momentum was what I needed. Look at that, didn't even need to put the diff lock on. Yeah, let's not talk, I'm not up there yet. If you're watching on YouTube, leave a comment. I don't get enough comments. I get views. I know people watch the videos. I know people that actually watch the videos many times over. Is that still parked? I mean, don't watch one video many times over. I mean, watch the whole video and watch multiple videos. But I still don't get a lot of comments. I'm an old retired guy. I don't do this for the money or anything because I make next to no money. Not even nearly enough to cover my expenses. But this is my retirement project. And being an old guy, you know, just like your grandmothers and grandfathers out there, they need to hear from you. I don't know. The demographic of this game is probably more like your mothers and fathers need to hear from you. You know, the ones in the home where I'm going to be in just a few short years. Or the ones in your spare bedroom where I won't be because I don't have any kids, let alone grandkids. I do have a couple of roommates who really hate it when I stream. I stream on the Xbox out in the living room, and when I'm streaming, they hide in the bedroom. But they put up with it because I pay my share of the rent. Isn't that right? One of my roommates is in the kitchen now, but she's going to ignore me because she always does. Actually listen to something on headphones. They hide in the bedroom and they listen to music or watch videos on their headphones when I'm streaming. Because, you know, a chatty old guy is okay for an hour-long video while playing a game that you might be interested in. A chatty old guy, 24/7, isn't necessarily the best experience in the world. You know, I wonder if it would be lighter if I unpacked the rear vehicle. It probably would be. I would still have to pack the front one because I don't have it in a bed. I have it on a flatbed. I don't like that happens though. I could unpack the rear one by unpacking them both, attaching the trailer, repacking the bed, and then reattach the trailer. But I'm making progress, slow but progress. Now, when I get to that ice bridge, I might be having some issues. Okay, what can I winch to now? Anything in front of me? Yes, that tree will probably help. No, but I see a tree there that will definitely help. I just gotta find it. There's a stump there. Is that the stump? It's usually the one on the bottom. Yes. Get me close enough to be able to winch to the other one. Why did I do that? Did I turn my lights off? I did. Okay. Re-winch. All right, let's get some momentum, get some momentum while I'm in the snow. Oh, what a challenge this has been. I sure hope I can finish this one single solitary contract that I've been doing for this entire 6-hour plus stream. Well, it will be 6 hours plus by the time I'm done with it. I'm in the 5th hour now. If you're watching on YouTube, in case it's not obvious from the thumbnail, these are replays of a stream that I do on Twitch, twitch.tv/RollCageOnABarTV. Sorry. I went to scratch my nose and I lost complete control of my joystick. So twitch.tv/RollCageOnABarTV. I stream SnowRunner on Sundays afternoon, starting at 12:30 p.m. U.S. Central Time. That's 6:30 p.m. in the UK. And early in the morning, Monday morning, starting at 0630, I mean, in New Zealand. So what better way to spend your Monday than slacking off of work and watching some incompetent old guy try to play a video game. But yes, the YouTube videos then go out. It takes about a month between the stream and the time the YouTube videos hit YouTube. And that's released every weekday at 6 p.m. U.S. Central Time, and then you can adjust the times accordingly. Okay. Now, what's the way to go here? I have to try to remember. The one thing that I think is a little bit unfair about this map is there's a lot of memorization involved. What way is passable, what way isn't. Because the map itself is very hard to follow. It's I think the map is a 1980s era MapQuest map. Is MapQuest even around 1980? It's a 1993 MapQuest map. And so it's kind of hard to follow. If you go to maprunner.com, you will get it'll tell you where everything is, but it's not any better of a map. it'll tell you where all the things are. But there is, MapRunner does have a secret 3D version that actually shows you the actual terrain. It's maprunner.3D or 3d.maprunner.info. Did I say com? It's info.info. Oh, I didn't quite hit the perfect spot, but that's okay. I can reach. I can't reach from here? That's not a winch point? What, are you kidding me? Oh, come on. In this map, at least, if you can see, it is morning. On this map, the slabs of ice are drivable, and if there's rocks, that's drivable. Otherwise, you take your chances with something maybe being crackly ice. Oh, I'm on a rock, right? Oh, I'm out of fuel. Oh! Stop the engine! I need to get a vehicle over here to give me fuel, because I do not have fuel. But fortunately, I am near the garage. And in the garage, I don't have any vehicle. But I do have my vehicle supply, my fuel supply vehicle, which I can recover because I play on easy mode. And this baby has more than enough fuel. I didn't even notice I was short on fuel. This vehicle is not the best vehicle, I'll tell you right now. For taking all this stuff. Maybe what I should do instead, well, I will map this out. I just realized now that I have the trailer and I have the vehicle there. Wait, what? Yeah, that's the way I went. But I gotta go like this way and this way, screwy. Screwy. Kind of way. What I will do is, I will be smart. I will mark that path. And I will get out of the way here. And I will stop. I'll stop my engine. I will go back to the garage. Actually, I will go, yeah, the other 6 is here. Oh, that's the wrong one. And of course, this is like just about where I want to be, but that's okay. I'll recover this to the garage. I will leave the garage. Now this crane is not strong enough to lift that Hercules, but it is strong enough to tow it. And I'm going to tow it with me because that's my fuel carrier. And what I will do is, I will tow this baby. I will tow this baby. All right. And I will meet the other truck. And what I will do is then transfer with the other truck's crane both of those armored cars. And this is what I should have done before. I should have brought the truck to the garage here, or just an intersection near the garage. As it turns out, I'm not that far from the garage. And then transfer them to this truck, because this truck is a lot more capable of getting the rest of the way. I had the sister vehicle to this one, but it had the big crane on it, because it needed the big crane to recover all the mess that I got into in the last 4 hours. Go watch previous episodes on YouTube, on my homepage. I apologize if you've heard this all before. On my homepage, there's a featured games section, and if you open that up and scroll down, you'll see there's a SnowRunner section. That playlist will give you the last few episodes that you might have missed. Farther down on the homepage is a whole section for SnowRunner that has individual playlists for the various seasons, and those are in bingeable order. So if you want to watch the entire season, I know people who are working their way through the seasons. I'm not sure how far they've gotten, but when they got to the end of one season, they send me up a big congratulations. So shout out to them. It might be a year till you get to this one, but I know I've been watching Wessel on Wheels, and I've kind of got slowed down. I had other things to do, but Wessel on Wheels, he's on my featured channels list on YouTube. I definitely recommend him. He's a great guy, and he is playing the game on hard mode difficulty, but he's a console player like I am, and he is also streaming it and then chopping up the streams into videos. So, you know, this thing doesn't have to go through there. This thing can handle the ice and the snow. Look at this, right through the cracked ice. What do I care? I'm going to now give a little bit of fuel. Yeah, sure, from the Rivani to the Brigadier. That was a lot of fuel. Whatever. Rivani's just going to recover. Stop this engine. And change to this truck. And attach the trailer. Anchors away, my friends. Oops, wait. Unpack. Why isn't it showing me crane mode? I detached the trailer, right? Okay. Oh, I got to start the engine for the crane. You don't have to start the engine for the anchors, but you got to start the engine for the crane. That's interesting. These are all working in tandem because the Russian crane is not strong enough to really lift this thing. Now, it might be if I used a certain trick where you don't use the crane to lift, you use the winch to lift, but as long as I'm here with these, I needed this vehicle to get over the icy areas, so. Because this truck has the ice tires on it. The big Mastodon there doesn't come with ice tires. But it has the best snow mud tires, that's for sure. Store crane. And stop the engine. Give the fuel that I have. Come on. Into the Zix. Yay. The Zix is fully fueled. It's got extra fuel. I can now cover this thing back to the garage. Because I play on easy mode, so I can do this. Change to the Zix. On Zix. All right. And now the Hercules might as well stay there in case I need it to follow me up for more fuel. Now this thing I know can get across that ice bridge. Or the snow pile, whatever. Yeah. It doesn't have ice tires, as I was saying. Am I too far away? I think I'm too far away now. Oh, pack this. Yeah, way too far away. Okay, that's fine. Get a better approach on this thing anyway, so I'm not going over the rock. All right, they're both packed. They're both in beds in case I have to unpack. And now I get across there, and then I might as well actually let's stop the engine. Well, I finished mapping this out. I think I can get all this done in the next half hour. Hopefully, I'll be able to do more than one thing during this entire 6-hour stream. That is a sucker way to go. The best way to go in this vehicle is to just go along here because it can handle the crackly ice. I might have to go up into the snow a little bit, but the snow and the rocks. And the thing to do is to stay around here until I get to here, and then make a sharp turn there, up to here, and then out here. And there's weird rocks. Maybe I want to go on the snow. Because like I said, this thing can handle the snow. And I think this is crackly ice, but who cares? There's a fuel here, which I can fill up at when I'm done and make the delivery. Oh, I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. Now that I'm in this vehicle, I have complete confidence I'm going to make it. But you know how I can be absolutely sure I make it? I turn on the beacons. Then I know the power of the beacons will guide me. And even if this back thing unpacks, that's fine, because I'm in a sideboard trailer. Power of the beacons will guide me, but apparently that little bush that the trailer is stuck on will not be able to guide me. Those little bushes, they're indestructible. So annoying. I recognized that it was the bush that was in my way. This is not my first rodeo. What do they call rodeos in Russia? What's Russian for rodeo? I remember there was a famous, oh, that was from China. There was a Khrushchev made a famous trip to the U.S. Détente. And he was there to like learn how to grow corn, to get tips on how Americans grow corn. The famous trip. But then there was also when China opened up to the West. A Chinese official, maybe it was the premier, came to the U.S. to go to a rodeo, and it was like a famous trip. You know, when the Cold War was lukewarming. Two famous trips. No! That's not a good thing to drive over. Really should have avoided that thing, but I didn't see it. Oh well, I'm over it now. Not a problem for the Zik 612H Mastodon. All my vehicles I'm playing with, what makes it easy mode is that it's just a normal, oops, wrong button. Oh no! I cleared, oh, I put an X one. It's a normal mode, I did it again. It's a normal mode game, no mods. But what makes it easy mode is that I'm playing with all paid DLC vehicles, including the Mastodon DLC. Now, if you can't afford the DLC or you just don't like DLC, I understand. Buy the seasons, though. Those are, you know, buy the annual packs of the seasons. So that actually adds a significant amount of content to the game. Where do I have to go here? Which way around? I'll go right or left? I'm going to go right. But if you're struggling with the game, I definitely do recommend the Mastodon DLC pack. It's $3 or $4 USD, and it gives you access to this vehicle, which is the most capable vehicle in the game, and go just about anywhere. It does have some limitations. You can't put chain tires on it. For one thing, it has a very weak crane. But there are tricks. If you search on my YouTube channel for Russian crane, I have a little tutorial on some tricks on how to use it. The other DLC, take or leave, in the YouTube description, I believe I have listed the DLCs I use. Either that or it's just in the tags. I should make sure it's in the description. I'm using the GMC DLC and the GMC Brigadier, which is a truck I just pulled these things off of. I'm also using the Rezvani Hercules DLC, which was the Scout that I just brought over. A lot of people tell me, oh, you can do much better than that. Yeah, I thought I was off the main area there. Oh, do I have to get through those rocks? Do I come over here? Well, I can get through those rocks. I can climb over just about anyway. Oh, no, I don't have to go through the rocks. But the Rezvani is the best vehicle of the DLCs. And the advantage it has is it can come with a lot of fuel. Oh, no! Well, now I get to see if I can lift that thing with the Russian crane, don't I? Alright. We get to practice the Russian crane. I get to show you the tutorial right now. But I'm too far forward. Okay, that's probably good right there. Do I detach the trailer, or do I not have to detach the trailer? Let's try to not detach the trailer. The crane is fortunately right in the middle. Okay, now here's the secret to the Russian crane. This is what it's all about. You don't try to lift anything with the crane. You only lift with the winch. Now this is in a tricky position, so I might have to pick it up and drop it a couple of times. But notice I can lift this with the winch. I have no chance of lifting it if I try to use the crane. No chance at all. There we go. Easy mode. That's why they call it easy mode. Destroy the crane. Okay. Now, will I just tip it again? Quite possibly. Yes, that's the secret. It's the main secret. You don't try to lift with the crane. All you lift with is the winch. So I could have done all this with the Russian truck anyway. But I did use the Brigadier because I had a lot of icy paths. And like I said, this vehicle cannot do chain tires. But yes, the Mastodon is the strongest vehicle in the game. The Hercules is the Scout that has the most range. It's not necessarily the best vehicle in, not necessarily the best vehicle in any particular terrain. But it does have the most range when you get all the accessories on it. Okay, there's the path that I would like to stay on. The one that has the fuel vehicle right in the way. Oh, not quite close enough. I want to get this. I'm going to drag this thing out of the main path. Oops. Not quite close enough. Well, I'll drag it from here first. Let's go a little closer. Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. I gotta release this one first. Bring the lights back on. So many things can go wrong and have gone wrong for me so far today. I will put it in the ice, which is fine, because I can drag it out of the ice. I just want to get it out of my way. I left it on the good ice path. The other vehicle I have, one of the shortcomings of the Rezvani Hercules, though, is it can't carry a Scout trailer. Now, a lot of people recommend, oh, you should be using the Ford 750. Yeah, well, that can't carry a Scout trailer either. The Rezvani is very steady. And if you add all the fuel to it, it's actually steadier. Whoops, clench horn. It's actually steadier because it if it does roll over, it has a tendency to roll back over onto its feet. It's really pretty cool. Now, I did not cut it sharp enough to get back on this good path, but as I've said before, this vehicle, and the good path is icy if you don't make it there the first try. I'll make it there. I'll make it there. If I have to back up, I'll make it for sure. Yeah, I got it. And I didn't even unpack the vehicle. Whoops, don't turn around and look backwards when you're sliding forwards. There's a tip for ya. Oh. Yeah, so for that purpose, I have the, from the Jeep pack, the Jeep Wrangler. Because that can carry a scout trailer. The downside is that is such a light vehicle that it struggles carrying a lot of scout trailers. And the main trailer that I use it with is the prototype exploration unit, the PEU, or as I call it, the Pew Pew Pew. But I need that attached to be able to operate the unit to be able to scan the whole map, because part of 100% is scanning every pixel on the map. Well, every pixel is possible. Sometimes it's not possible. Which is part of the reason why it takes me 90 episodes to do the game. Taking every trailer back and selling it, removing all the cargo off of the map, even temporary cargo that's at a warehouse. Using that cargo if possible, otherwise it's removing it. And scouting the entire map. And in order to scout the entire map, I need the Jeep Wrangler. It's the most capable one of the DLC for that purpose, but it's very light. But it's very steady. It's a perfect rock climber. It's the best scout for climbing rocks, better than the Hercules. And it's got a wide base, so it's very steady. But it's weak. It's got an S-class power to weight ratio, but that's because it's so light. So what I'll do is I'll haul that around behind one of these other trucks. And then it will do the job. So the first few episodes on a new map is generally just me trying to drive that thing around, using the Hercules to find the way watchtowers, and using another truck with the Wrangler in order to activate the exploration unit. Now, am I going to the right or the left of that? Going to the left of that. Okay. Oh, we're so close. I can taste it. Actually, I'm quite hungry. Also, quite hungry and a little bit congested, so I had to mute there for a second. Now we're getting into danger territory here. It's pretty narrow, but I think I'll be fine. How many times have I said that in the last 5 hours? Just have to go slowly. The truck has all the power. It has enough power for 2 trucks. I have 2 of these in case you didn't see them both. This one is in the blue paint splash pattern. I have a sister vehicle that's in the pink paint splash pattern. And then my Razvani it comes with a green livery, which of course I use because green is my favorite color. And then I've got an orange. The Wrangler is orange, and the Brigadier is in yellow. So I still have another color to give. A new DLC came out. One of the vehicles, as of the time I'm recording this, that has some really good looking trucks. So I may very well pull one of those into my fleet and make it purple, because then I'll have an entire rainbow of trucks. But if I do that, it's not going on the thumbnail, because I'm done with that thumbnail. I have another thumbnail I have to make soon. As of the time that I'm streaming this, I've got a vote going up to determine what racing game I'm going to play after my Grid Legends. That vote will have been concluded by the time this hits YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, though, go to the community page on my YouTube channel, and you'll see a vote there to pick the next racing game after Grid Legends. I do racing on Twitch on Saturdays, and that's released on the weekends. Dirt Rally I do once a week, or once a month, and then right now Grid Legends, it will be another game after that. Those are released Saturdays and Sundays. Grid Legends are released on just Saturday afternoon at noon. I thought my lights were on. See, my lights were off and nobody was home. Happens to me a lot. And this is where I was going to avoid rocks. But I still have rocks. I didn't realize there was a slope here. But I'm okay. I'm in the Mastodon. Look at the wheelbase on this baby. Snow? What snow? It's the power of the beacons. That's what's getting it done. Had to step away, no problem. Camo. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Is it camo or camo? I thought camo had two M's. The first way, camo, long A. I do like your color of your... That green is my favorite color, so no other way. Camo. Short A. Okay. It takes 20 seconds for you to hear my response. I can't do low latency with my setup. So, yeah, when you first type it in, it's going to be 20 seconds till I see it. Well, I'll see it as soon as you type it in, but it'll be 20 seconds till you hear my response. Okay, camo. It makes more sense, camo. I mean, unless your name is Camo, then I guess that would make more sense. All right. I'm going to just take a moment here and breathe it all in. Take a big drink. Watch, I'm going to get here, and there's going to be a third thing I have to do. If there's a third thing I have to do, I'm uninstalling. Okay. That one. And that one. Yay! I am so happy. Oh, after 5 hours. Oh, with a few breaks here and there between YouTube episodes, I got it done. Oh. And you were here, Camo, to see it all. Well, not all. You had to step away. But to see the end, to see the victory. And look at those buckaroonies. It had to be good. It had better be good, and it was good. 15,000 buckaroonies. Iceman, it's a wonder that the cars were knocked out right here. We would have never recovered them otherwise. We're pretty lucky. Their crews? Not so much. Oh, come on. That's dark. don't end it on such a dark thing. They're World War II trucks. Their crews were probably in honor. They were fighting the good fight. Actually, on the Kola Peninsula, were they fighting the Finns? No, they weren't fighting the Finns, were they? My roommate is Finnish. They may not have been fighting a good fight. Anyway, I'm stopping the engine. Are we the baddies? Did you ever see that Mitchell and Webb? The Mitchell and Webb look skit. It's on YouTube. Search Mitchell and Webb, Are We the Baddies? It's a great skit. Anyway, 51 minutes is a good time to end the episode. I am not even... Do I still have the beacons on? No, I turned the engine off. I am not even going to look at something new. I am going to just sit here. I'm going to turn the lights off. Can I not turn the lights off with the engine off? That's weird. Okay. Turn off the beacons. Oh, I got to get out of the menu to turn the engines off. Okay. That's weird. I'm going to stop here. Look at the northern lights in the background and take a break. If you're watching on Twitch, I have, believe it or not, another hour to go. If you're watching on YouTube, though, that's going to be it for this YouTube episode. The next episode will be the next weekday. Sorry, the camera. The next YouTube episode will be the next weekday at noon U.S. Central Time, which is 6 p.m. or 1800 hours in the UK and 0600 hours the next day in New Zealand. If you're looking for U.S. Central Time, you can either search for Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota, or if you don't want to type all that, just type Iowa. I don't mind. I like Iowa. So, yes, wherever you are, thank you much for watching. If you're on Twitch, though, stick around. Don't go anywhere. If you're on YouTube, next episode. Either way, I will see you then.